Welcome to the super fun game review podcast. Go Mega Ultra Between Review Showdown. All right, so what have you guys been playing?
Grand Theft Auto Online.
Nice. I actually just downloaded that so we can get together,
awesome.
get a crew together, and go on some
by the way,
heists.
before we really get into it, Clark, I want to welcome you back. We did miss you the last time we
Aw,
recorded.
thank
The Clark
you.
man, Clark.
You were
Thank you.
were
He's
missed
in the
on
house.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, I had some personal stuff going on.
But he's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
He's back.
Clark's
and
here.
better than ever. He's back. Together forever. We're back. No?
The best.
Sorry to assault your eardrums, but I'm not sorry.
That did hurt.
A little bit.
Clark's really powerful, especially against living podcasts. No, I'm just kidding. It's terrible.
All right, so other than Grand Theft Auto 5, Harry, what have you been playing? All right, Ralph.
Great game. Great game. I've heard
Is that on
great
the Super
things.
Nintendo? Oh, okay.
No, I think just Siege and little Rimbo.
How's Operation Health treating you?
You all right?
Oh, sorry, I just fallen asleep here.
I'm just counting down the
Ralph has
days.
an amazing
I think I
problem.
have 118,000 renown saved up now.
Jesus.
For anybody following along on my bi-weekly tracker.
I don't know what that is. What are we talking about?
It's like
Basically,
in-game currency, so you can buy different characters or different stuff or
You-
upgrades. to
You
your weapons.
basically,
Yeah.
it's estimated you earn about 1,000 per hour that you play. So I put in about 118 hours in the past 2 months.
That's great. That's great. I'm glad you're doing something.
Harry
with your
really
life.
likes this game.
Balls deep.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Bowls Deep,
Yeah, there you go.
Oh! Went
Which-
balls deep!
which I actually got to play with Kyle for a little bit.
Oh, nice.
He
Nice.
liked it. He giggled a little bit. Oh no! Sorry, I got to play Siege with Kyle.
Oh, got it.
I guess
Kyle.
I should really specify on that one.
We should play Mass Effect 2. For Kyle.
No, next year. Next year.
Yeah.
We'll make it
Hashtag
Annual.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that one. Wow. Okay.
Have you been playing anything, Clark?
No, actually, I really have not been playing too many games. I've actually been What was funny about that?
You did play
You
too
said
many games.
too many games.
And the segue.
Yeah, no, actually, it's not the segue. I haven't been playing that many games at all.
Fake out segue.
I've actually been going on hikes and shit. I've actually been trying to be
Whoa,
outdoorsy
wait.
and
That's
more.
not-
You've been enjoying nature and the outdoors.
I have been.
Pokemon
Just
Go.
a little bit.
You've been playing Pokemon Go
I have
out,
not.
out in the wilderness.
You should have
No,
been.
I don't like that
You
game.
know how many Pidgeys you could find in the forest?
Lot
all
of
the
Pidgeys.
all the Pidgeys.
Lot
There's a
of Pidgeys.
Squirtle over there, but it's next to a bear.
Worth it. I don't know
Um,
if it is worth it. Never played Pokemon Go.
Teddysaurus?
What about-
Teddysaura?
Wow.
What
What about you, Ralph? What have you
No,
been
no,
playing
the
with?
bear Pokemon, Teddy, like a teddy bear.
Is it Teddy
Teddysaur-
Ursa?
Teddy Ursa? Is that it? Damn. I said
Right?
Teddysaurus, like it's a dinosaur.
Teddysaurus.
Teddysaurus. Reporting for duty. Sorry.
If it was Tittysaurus, I think it'd be okay.
Oh, you know that's like a caveman porn thing.
Oh.
Guaranteed.
We're gonna find it.
Teddysaurus.
We're gonna find it.
Woman good, man bad.
Whoa.
Bonk. Okay,
All right.
you asked me what I've been playing, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay, I've been playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. No, wait,
Nope.
no,
Wildlands?
Ghost Recon.
Wait, back up. Yeah,
Ghost Recon
sorry.
Wildlands.
Ghost Recon Wildlands. I've been playing that with Bob.
Good old Bob.
It's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
Hey, Bob.
Need to get him on here.
But yeah, by the way, I was going to just say, the amount that we hear from Bob and the comments he has about the games we're playing, I think it's time Bob comes onto the podcast.
Well, he might take some coercing because he's not inclined to do that. I've offered, and he said, you guys should review this. Review this. I was like, well, why don't you come and do an episode? I don't really, You can cut all this, by the way. Whatever.
No. For a handy Bob, come on up.
Okay. I've actually been soloing 7 Days to Die as well. Been playing that quite a bit. I also snuck in some Breath of the Wild. I know, I've been playing the same 4 games for ages now.
Yeah, I feel like you have been. Yeah.
Ages.
Well, don't feel bad about it. How many times have I brought up Rocket League? If we're
Yeah, I
going,
know.
if we're going back a few months ago, Disc Jam, which that only lasted about like a month and a half, 2 months. Oh, I got to play some Rocket League too.
Remind me if I don't talk about it, but Windjammers is a game you might like that I discovered.
Windjammers.
Also, log jammers.
And was it Log?
Yeah, log jammers.
I thought it was.
wait.
Nope, log jammers.
Log
Log
jammers
jammers.
are-
Do you mean like the actual like event they have for the log jamming where you have to rotate the log one
Sort
way
of.
against your opponent? and then-
No.
Oh, because that's log jammers. Sorry.
Sort of.
I used to watch a lot of lumberjack competitions when I was younger.
So actually, I'm gonna use that to transition into too many games.
Really?
That
is your segue?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about dudes on logs.
Look.
Too many games.
Hey,
Look,
girls.
We played a game called Log Jammers at Too Many Games. Ralph and I.
We did.
Ralph and I went to the convention. Ralph was there all weekend. I only got to experience it for one day because I had surgery 2 days before that. It was really cool. It was like my first gaming convention that I've ever been to. I've been to like fucking gun shows and shit like that, but I don't really consider them conventions.
It's like a gun show for games,
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
except there's no 18 plus. What's it called?
You lost me already. No 18 plus.
Yeah.
No, there was a
21 and older.
there was a cosplay burlesque show at 10 o'clock on Saturday. You don't really get those at gun shows.
That's
just
true.
saying.
No, there's just scantily clad women walking around all the time.
You don't get like a striptease with a gun, like bullet belt or cartridge belt or what have you.
Well-
have you been to a gun show, Ralph?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just curious. Go ahead.
That was.
Well, I just wanted to say for anyone who doesn't know, Too Many Games is a video game convention that's done over the weekend at the Oaks Convention Center. Sorry, right near the Oaks Regal movie theater.
Oh, yeah, I was
It's-
going to
it's
say not to be confused when Electronics Boutique or something has inventory. Too many games.
Wow.
Good one.
Yeah.
Wait.
That was
I
bad.
said Electronics Boutique.
You
by the
did.
way. I did.
Yeah, props to you for that. I do remember EB. I do remember Electronics.
Somebody get this man his walker. He's living in the past.
Yeah. Jesus
What
Christ.
did you say? Oh, okay.
I think EB Games is only like really like still in Australia.
I
I've
went
seen
to
that.
EB Games
I think
once.
that's about
Damn,
it.
they're still in existence.
I used
Yeah,
to
they
be
are.
in
I didn't even know they
microwave.
were global.
Well, that's like I went to the mall today, and there's the King of Prussia. So there's a GameStop on the top floor, and then a GameStop right underneath of it on the first floor.
Because one used to be EB.
Yeah, and now it's just two different stores above and below each other. So anyway, too many games.
Yeah, sorry, Ralph.
Yeah, so I got to go Sunday, and I got to see a bunch of really cool shows. There were like a bunch of concerts here.
Oh, I
There-
saw your snaps.
Yeah, I invited everyone on the Facebook page to follow my personal Snapchat, at least for the day. I mean, it's still up there. I haven't taken it down, so you can still follow me and just kind of see what I do on a daily basis. But yeah, we got to see Megaran, who is somebody that I used to listen to like 4 or 5 years ago, and I didn't even know was around. I didn't even know they were there performing, and I got to go see them, and it was really fucking cool. And the only song that I got to see by them was Splash Woman, and it's my favorite and the first one that I had heard from them. And it was like what they used to like close
Nice.
out their set. It was
It looked
really
like
cool.
a good time. It really did.
Yeah, there's a video of that on our page actually, him doing Splash Woman. I got to go up on stage with Nathan Barnett when he was doing his character Keith
Apicary.
Yeah, Keith Apicary. And that was just like a really weird thing. I had never heard of this guy before. And Ralph was like nervous for me. He kept like apologizing, like I don't know if you're gonna like this. This is like really like he's playing a character and he's like nerdy and lispy and he sings songs
that was the
terribly.
one guy who was just like by himself, basically going like out into the crowd and like doing the
Yeah,
that
so-
seemed interesting.
So
Interesting.
so
A good
Yeah.
way to put it.
yeah, that's actually a guy by the name of Nathan Barnett, who Keith Apicary is a character that he does. And the dude has like, he has a dance video that he did to a Flow Rider song that has like 64 million views on YouTube.
Really?
It's nuts. And he invited a bunch of people up on stage. So I went up and got on stage and was
There you
taking
go.
pictures and stuff. It was really fucking awesome. Like, it was one of the cooler experiences. It was relatively cheap for a convention, and you know, there was a lot of really awesome artwork there. We got to see
Oh, yeah.
some pretty cool games like Log Jammers. I thought that was awesome. I'm really excited for actually that whole man. I really wish I could remember the name of that
What?
developer.
that did Logjammers.
Yeah, Logjammers and the 2 other games. There was like a coffee room thing.
There was the one game that was a noir game where it was an isometric perspective. Almost, it looked like it looked sort of like a Blade Runner RPG, but
That was a different company though.
yeah, it's a different
Yeah.
company, sure. I don't remember them either, unfortunately.
Yeah, like all these games are starting to come out on Steam, and we're going to see PlayStation releases for them. It's really exciting. It's really, really exciting to see just like these small little indie games. I whooped Ralph's ass at Logjammers.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
It was a shutout.
Yeah, he beat me 3-zip. Yep. I was so used to the arcade version of Disc Jammers that has like the arcade like stick that I couldn't adapt to using a PlayStation controller with analog sticks. I just couldn't do it. It wasn't happening. So Clark just pwned me the whole time. But
I wrecked him. I wrecked Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph?
right, and again, for anyone who hasn't been there, there's a marketplace. There's a section where you can play board games. You can rent board games for like an hour and play them with a group of friends. There are indie developers there. There's a concert hall that has various events. There's also an arcade, and then there are panels from different internet personalities like the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh yeah, we met the Angry Video Game Nerd
Yeah,
too.
he was
That was
there.
really cool.
He was there like it was no big deal. He was at one of the stands. He was selling somebody else's product. I don't think he was selling his own stuff.
Yeah.
He was there. We got a picture with him. I've met him a couple times. He's always a really nice, like down to earth guy. I asked him a couple questions, and he seemed a little, scatterbrained. I think the whole
experience
thing was,
in general.
I don't want to say overwhelming for him, but I think it was just you could tell it was like Sunday, like he had it, like he's tired. Him and his buddy Mike, they were there and did panels, did live shows. John Ortiz from Johnny Versus, or Some Call Me Johnny. I'm a pretty big fan of him. There was Pat the NES Punk. There was the Happy Video Game Nerd, or I think his YouTube channel now is called Stop Skeletons from Fighting. He's done some great stuff. There were just a lot of people who are, you see them online, but they're so down to earth and they're so kind when you approach them and talk to them. And I actually had Pat sign my copy of his ultimate guide to the NES library, where he reviewed every Nintendo game.
Holy crap.
And put it in a book that's this thick.
That's nuts.
And his fingers are spread apart quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a
thick
heavy book. It's like 2 textbooks.
Just wanted to ask, because I wanted to look it up, because ever since you were talking about Logjammers and how it's something that might be up at Mega Cat Studios.
I guess so.
I'm not sure. Can I just see what you're looking at?
Is that the kind of like the screenshot on it?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Okay, Mega Cat Studios. Just wanted to give a shout out, because if they love it so much, and I'm actually looking forward to it. Looks like this one is showing on PC, that it's actually on the Steam community, so go check it out. Apparently all I see is a lumberjack and a zombie, and they're throwing stuff at each other while rolling on logs, so I'm in.
Yeah, so instead of frisbees, you throw an axe.
Really?
Across.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Back
and-
and forth.
Oh, give me that. Yeah.
After playing Disc Jammers for a little bit, I realized that it's probably something that's up your alley. It's sort of like it's basically Pong reimagined in the mid '90s, where you're a souped-up, muscle-bound, like professional disc jammer, and it's like an Olympic sport essentially, where everyone is from one country, and then they battle each other, and they have different attributes and different special attacks.
You look like a lumberjack.
Well, yeah,
I was a bear.
You
Were a bear?
I was a zombie.
A zombie? What?
Yes.
Okay.
That was my
Zombie.
character. Was
All
a
right,
zombie
this
bear.
is
It was
happening.
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm downloading this when
you'll
I
like
get
it.
home.
But I have to admit, it was very surreal, let's say, to be there Friday. I sort of went late on Friday. It started around 3 or 4 o'clock, but I didn't get there till 7. I saw Keith Apocary's panel, where he had everybody who wanted to come up and do like one motion from a dance. Then he made a video of everybody doing the same motion together. But I didn't have
Check that out.
I didn't have the courage to get up there and do it myself.
Oh my God, you
Aw.
pussy.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Straight up, now that I haven't, like, I didn't know who he was, and now I, like, obsessively watch his content on YouTube. Like, I'm obsessed with, like, Nathan Barnett's work.
I think
It's
he's
great.
a pretty down to earth, honest, sketch comic, physical comedy, slapstick, like all that. Like,
Dig it.
I could sing his praises for a while. I don't know anything about the guy other than he's just really funny and weird in what he does.
Right.
Sorry, to go back to Disc Jammers really quick. Never heard of this game before the con.
Log jammers, dish jammers?
Disc Jammers.
Disc Jammers. Okay.
I'm sorry, not Windjammers.
Oh,
Sorry.
Windjammers.
Windjammers.
Oh, okay.
I'm making shit up. Sorry.
Damn.
Windjammers, like, it was, I guess, an arcade game that was then ported. I'm not entirely sure, but it was one of the
believe it was
Sega
a Neo Geo game.
Neo Geo game. One of the Sega arcade like little guys that they had there in the arcade section. Bobby and I found this game because nobody was playing it. We sat down and we started playing. I was like, wow, this is actually a lot of fun. We played like 20 matches that night. Completely like fell in love with the game. I was like, okay, I'm gonna emulate this or do whatever I need to get a copy of it because I don't have obviously I don't have the funds for a Neo Geo or a copy of it that way. If you can get it, it's probably $200-$300 to get a Neo Geo. I'm not sure. But then by Sunday, holy shit, someone made a game that's an homage to Windjammers in the log jammers. It was freaking surreal to not
Really?
only like find this game. I was like, this is a hidden gem. Like nobody plays. This is a lot of fun to do it like with at an arcade cabinet, against your friend, and like have different like a section where I would sweep, and then the momentum would shift to him, and then back to me, and just the whole thing was really a lot of fun.
What's the premise of Windjammers?
Like I said, it's sort of like an Olympic sport, and you can pick your terrain like sand or grass or indoor, and you're just like a muscle-bound like dude, and you throw the frisbee, and depending on the court or the arena, if you get in the upper corner, it's 5 points, lower corner 5 points, center is 3 points, that like that, and then it's done
Okay.
with sets similar to tennis. So you have to get to I think it was 12 and win by 2 in order to win a set, and then it's best of 3 sets. So if you win 2, you win the round. If you split them, you go to like a final set that's like
So
sudden
tennis,
death.
frisbee, skee ball.
Tennis, frisbee, volleyball, muscle-bound, steroid-induced, American Gladiator motherfuckers, and really, really fast frisbees that the momentum builds and builds and builds, and you have special attacks and the whole thing. Like I couldn't believe that how
It
much fun
sounds
I'd have.
so much like Disc Jam. The more he describes it.
Well, no,
Well, Disc
because
Jam is
that's
like
a
a
little
ripoff
different.
of that.
You
Is
just
that-
you just
okay.
need
Yeah.
to get that back towards the goal. Where if he's saying if you hit it in certain spots, it's worth different points.
Yeah,
which
like
it's all kind of the same in Disc Jam anyway. But I don't know. We'll have to check
well,
it
like
out.
log jammers did something that was interesting. Based on how you score with the axe, you can get different points. I don't know what was happening, but when I was watching Ralph's friend play, they scored 9 points off of one axe. Like just the way that they fucking scored it.
Gotcha.
It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Do you have anything else to say about Too Many Games, or just kind of?
I mean, I did, just to throw this out there, I did hand out flyers to some of these personalities that I recognized, and I did ask them to, listen to the podcast, give me feedback, all kind of that. I don't know if that's going to happen, and I kind of feel like by Sunday, I kind of felt that I was barking up the wrong tree, realizing that, to reach out to you guys, you're our core audience, not other content creators. It wouldn't make any sense for me to tell the Angry Video Game Nerd, hey, check out my podcast if you want.
Yeah, he's not
It
going to give
just-
us a shout out on
No.
this podcast.
Well, no, yeah, but Yeah,
But you never
seems-
know. But I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah. But it was cool because that's what we did on Sunday. We handed out flyers. If you got one and saw one and this is your first time listening to it, thank you. You
Yeah,
know.
and let
Welcome.
us know because that's pretty cool thing. We're trying something new.
Oh, wait.
that's
Yep.
the thing.
I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Windjammers is actually coming, I think, to the PS4 really soon.
Yeah, they're remaking it.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be on PSN most likely. So anybody listening, do some screenshots, go to YouTube, take a look at it. Like I said, it just struck me that, I'm so used to enjoying games that have long stories or are not really Twitch games. Like that's another conversation I realize, but like I'm not like a Twitch gamer. Like I don't play like, Counter-Strike Go for hours and hours and hours, and I have like a serious like mouse or whatever that has like 3 million DPI or whatever it is that you do. It's like, no, I'll play an RPG and I'll enjoy it. Just to go to like, it wasn't an arcade, but it was an arcade for the
Right.
scenario. Find this game, have a friend, sit down, enjoy it, love it, fast, frantic. The whole thing was new but nostalgic. I don't know how else to say it.
It's a new experience, but it's tapping into what you kind of grew up with, but it's just in a different light.
Yeah, because, I mean, obviously, everybody listening, arcades are dead. They're done.
There's not many.
I don't think they're coming
Unfortunately.
back. I don't think they're coming back.
Well,
They're just done.
they're trying to make different pushes, like okay,
Barcades
there's
and things like that.
Yeah,
barcade-
barcades are fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a cool little spin on it. And
Well, I mean, we have like a really good local one where it's basically it's a bar, but they have nothing but pinball machines in the
Railroad?
back room.
yeah. Can we
Oh,
do a night down there?
I'd be okay
Hell
with
yeah.
I
that.
think
Hell
that'd be fucking awesome.
Let's
Yeah,
do a
that would
live
be
episode
awesome.
there. We'll talk to the owners. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. That I really enjoyed my experience. This is the most that I've been there. I've done a couple Sundays the way Clark did this year. I would love to just spend the whole weekend. That's what I told myself, a couple months ago. I was like, I'm going to be there every hour on the nose, going to do everything. And fortunately I didn't get to do quite as much as I wanted to this weekend or that weekend. But I'm looking forward to it next year.
Well, who
Anybody-
knows? Maybe we might be a part of it.
Maybe we'll have a table. I don't
You
know.
never know. Give it a year.
If we
we'll
want
see
to
how
get
it
a
goes.
table, we got to sign up like now.
Well, let's sign up now. Let's do it, and let's hope at least 10 of you come out to see us, because that makes us feel like we're actually.
That'd be
doing
worth it.
something. Yeah,
That'd be
would
worth
be.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely would be.
Yeah. No, I'm at that point where I would like to meet some of our listeners at some
Yeah.
point.
For sure.
Hell, I'll buy you a beer. Come on out.
An $8 con beer. You heard it first. Steve's treating the $8 con beers.
Sure, why the fuck not?
You're gonna have 100 people there.
I gotta
Steve's
start.
gonna be
I gotta
broke
start
by the end
saving.
of
Yeah, dude. Guys, I can't do this anymore. I'm tapped.
Steve's like, I quit the podcast.
What happened? People like us.
All right, guys. I think that's it for Mubbers today.
Wait. Here.
Harry always with the.
I always try to get the message out there as much as we can. July 16th, we're pulling down the poll.
Polling down the poll.
So if you're
Pulling down the
if
poll.
you're-
Pulling down the poll.
if you're hearing this, that's about 6 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
right around there. Pulling it down.
Gotta go to the poll to give us your vote on the poll. Show no.
So
Never
this
mind.
is for episode 23. Please vote
Episode-
on the game.
Episode. Yeah.
Episode.
This
This is for
episode
episode 20.
will
Oh,
live on
and
forever.
I feel
will
like I
not
have
let
one
your-
word that I screw up every time we record.
Cool.
Now every time you record,
Catcom.
you know it's there. You know it's there. I heard it.
Harry loves catcom.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
All right, guys. We will catch you next week with our review of Rambo.
Thanks, guys. Love you.